Hi guys, my name is Matthew Valdez. I'm doing my interpersonal assignment, and it's on Chapter 8, and Chapter 8's primary focus is on emotions. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage one's own emotions and to be sensitive to others' feelings. Success depends on EQ, which stands for Emotional Intelligence Quota. It's about how well you understand and manage your emotions and others around you. Psychological changes. When we're experiencing strong emotions, many bodily changes occur. Such changes can occur in the mind and throughout the body, offering a clue to what your emotion is. Bodily changes: increase in your heartbeat, rise in blood pressure, increase in adrenaline, elevated blood sugar level, etc. Nonverbal behavior. Emotions are often apparent from observable and psychological changes, but it can be hard to pinpoint what emotions are being felt. Though can be reactions to emotions, they can also cause emotions and are connected to our verbal messages. Observable changes, hard to determine the exact emotions. Non-behavior can cause emotions. Cognitive interpretations, the mind impacts how we feel. Bodily components of most emotions are similar to experience of emotions coming from labels and interpretations. Verbal expressions. Some words are necessary to express emotions. We use specific emotional words to represent degrees of intensity. For mad, you go annoyed, angry, furious. For being sad, you go pensive, sad, grieving. For happy, you can go content, happy, ecstatic. For afraid or scared, anxious, afraid, terrified. When you like someone, you go liking, loving, adoring. Next, we have emotional contagion, the process by which emotions are transferred from one person to another. It can quickly occur with little to no verbal communication, kind of like the last time you caught someone's emotions when they're mad, happy, or sad. Gender roles shape the way men and women experience and express emotions. Men and women experience the same emotions but differ how they are read and expressed. Some choose the culture stereotype of inexpensive male and female emotions. Culture. Same events generate different feelings in different cultures. Ethnicity impacts how others express emotional states and appropriate rules for expressing emotion. Social media expresses how more emotions are online than in person now. Can encourage outbursts and tirades. And social media can feed emotional responses. Both senders and receivers experience emotions more intensely online. Social convenience and rules. The United States has its own unwritten rules about communication that involve how to appropriately express online, how to show and manage and express your emotions. When communication fails to practice emotional labor, their ability to recognize and act emotions in a certain way becomes less efficient. Personality. Personalities of science has established an increasingly clear relationship between personality and the way people experience and communicate. Although powerful force, personality does not necessarily determine communication and satisfactions, as people who are shy can feel uncomfortable. Now we have expressing emotions effectively. Recognizing the difference between feeling and acting. Don't fear that getting in touch with your emotions will cause a disastrous course of action, such as talking to yourself, meditating, relaxing, lighting a candle. Accept responsibility for your feelings. Use I language. Choose the best time and place to express your emotions, maybe in your bedroom by yourself, late at night. Expressing your emotions, continuing. Choose the best language. Many suffer from improvised emotional vocabularies. Share multiple feelings common to experience of several emotions at the same time. When you're mad, talk to yourself, try and calm yourself down. When you're sad, lift yourself up. When you're happy, try and stay that way. When you're excited, just be excited. Expressing emotions, continuing. Recognize your feelings. Be aware of your feelings and be able to identify your real emotions. Don't try and fake emotions or think you're wrong. Monitor psychological changes and nonverbal behaviors, such as reading people, reading yourself. Recognize thoughts and verbal messages sent to others, such as, let's say you're mad, you make a face and they're able to read it pretty easily. Try not to do that. Expressing emotions, continuing. People who know how to share feelings are healthier. People who overexpress can also suffer from underexpression too, actually. The key is to learn expressing emotions constructively. Sharing your emotions improvises and improves your relationships with others around you. Facilitative and debilitative emotions. Facilitative contributes to effective functioning. Certain amount of anger, irration can be constructive when improvising in satisfaction and certain conditions. A little bit of nervousness can boost performance. Debilitative. Hinder or prevent effective performance, more intense, extended duration. And next, irrational thinking of debilitative emotions. Fallacy of perfection, fallacy of approval, fallacy of should, fallacy of organization, fallacy of helplessness, maximizing facilitative emotions, enjoying and savoring positive emotion, regarded challenges, situations as opportunity as growth, choose and compassion over contempt, focus on what you gain, not what you lost, be positive, not negative. Minimizing debilitative emotions, monitor your emotional reactions, note the activating events, specific people, types of individuals, settings, topics, conversations. Record your self-talk, talk to yourself, despite irrational beliefs. Thoughts cause feelings. Rational, emotive approach. Change feelings by changing unproductive interpretations. It's not events that cause emotions, but beliefs held about events. Interpretations of events determine feelings. Active event being called names. Thought or belief, I've done something wrong. Consequences, hurt or upset.